Hey guys, Zizzac here, back with a new review. This is the very first thing that my Toys R Us has of Monsuno. This is a new series that's coming to Nicktoons. The company that's making it is Jakks Pacific, the same guys that make the Pokemon toys right now in America. The game has been co-designed by Luke Peterschmidt, the same guy that did the Bakugan game design, and it's run by pretty much like a dream team of toy designers. So at my Toys R Us, they don't actually have any of the Monsuno cores themselves. The only thing they have at my Toys R Us is the Strike Glove, the hand launcher, the Cortec color, the Strike Sector Arena, which is the portable one, the regular arena, that's the translucent one that looks like a Beyblade base stadium, and then they have these, which are the wild cores. There's 3 different colors, and I'm assuming they come with 3 different cards. This is the Lava Slash one. There was also a Storm something one that was blue, and there was another one that was kind of brown that was a Dust something. I'm not sure what the significances are until I open this up and show you guys. But here's the packaging. It's motorized spin. It says it spins up to 20 minutes. Hopefully it's not just the battery life. Hopefully it's not just going to die in 20 minutes. It says transforming electronic. It says it has 1 wild card included. So hopefully that means this is actually one of the trading cards, so we can actually get a look at what those look like as well. You can actually try it through the packaging. When you push the button up here, it'll have a green light that pulses for just a second and then dims out. And I'll actually turn the lights off so you can see that better. It's pretty bright. Yeah, that's all it does in the packaging. And I don't know if you noticed, the entire inside of the packaging is like a shiny mirror. That's actually pretty cool. So when the light goes off, it just reflects everywhere. So Monsuno.com is the website right now. There is not anything on there as of this recording except for the basic of the story. There's no like gameplay rules or anything like that. You see on the side here, it shows you how to play with it. This side shows another picture of the core itself. And on the back, it has the instructions on how to play with it. It says, focus, switch wild core to on position, place finger on launch button, which I'm assuming is that button that turns on the lights. Press down finger in a backspin motion, play on a smooth flat surface only. Then it says launch button activates wild core into motorized spin. And here you can see the blue wild core up against, this is, I think that's backslash the Monsuno, the Eclipse core. And down here you can see the other Monsunos that are be coming out. This is the charger from the Cortec, I guess, team. This is Driftblade from the Storm team, and then Moonfire and Spike Lash from the Eclipse team. Then we've got some of the other accessories. Like I said, my Toys R Us has this Strike Launcher in that color and the Strike Sector. It does not have the multi-launcher or the clips though. Then it has a little advertisement for the Topps trading card game. Apparently the trading card game can be played just as a standalone card game, or it can be played with these toys for additional rules. So, let's get this open. I'm going to be using my very soul. So, let's open this right above this. And extra points if I get myself to bleed on camera for my first unboxing. Okay, let's bring it open. Yep. Always like to get inside it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that's all that's inside the box. Here's the actually pretty cool. That is very reflective. That'd be a cool little display piece. It's just got cardboard in the back, and then it's got the, I guess, the instructions, and that's the card. So I'll get all this out of the packaging, and I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, so here's everything you get in the box. You get the wild core itself. Like, again, this is the Lava Storm. I'm sorry, Lava Slash. you get one of the Topps trading cards. So this is going to be exactly what the trading card game cards will be. Nothing overly different from, standard card games. The cards have a really plastic feel, beside your standard like cardboard. But here's the back. I actually do like the back. It looks like I can see on the back of the packaging that there's two different colors of the backs of the cards. So I'm assuming, apparently there's Monsuno cards and then there's strike cards, which is like cards you attack with. So this is either a strike or maybe it counts as a Monsuno card, I'm not sure. But this card is Wild Lava Slash. Got a really cool picture up there. There's a 10 up here. Again, the card game isn't out yet, neither of any of the toys. The website has no rules, so I don't know what any of this means. So I'm just showing everything off that I can. It's got a 10 up here. Underneath it, it's got a little icon that's two arrows spinning, I guess. Underneath that is some other icon that I can't really tell what it is. It looks like an evil eye. The speed is 5. The launch is 1. If I remember correctly, the launch is like how much it costs to play. So I think you have to like discard cards from your hand as a cost to play this card. Again, not sure. Speed is 5. I'm not sure what this icon is. It looks empty, whatever it is. So maybe some of the cards will have something in there. Wild core, and it's unique. So hopefully all of my years in gaming will help me out here and tell me that you can only have one of these. We got bold text that says discard and then hit. Then after the colon we have your strike card gains plus 30 damage. So like I said, the strike cards are going to be like your attack cards. And then we have a little P over here. And the card itself is green. I don't know if that's going to have any significance at all. So, there's your card. You also get the instructions, which are actually pretty decent. Which reminds me, I have to do a magic trick real quick. Okay. So, it's pretty basic. It tells you to remove the lock before you play, of course. And it says when you're finished playing to put that lock back in. It says do not throw the lock away. I find that kind of funny because Locke is the main character's Monsuno. So you got a little diagram. It numbers all of the little pieces that pop out on here. The back. It says how to fold. It says you push the first one, which has the big tab, which is the locking hatch apparently, and then it just tells you to fold all the other ones in. Not really very descriptive instructions, but if you try and do it like it says, it sort of works, but we'll get to that in a second. It says how to launch. It says you turn it on. There's a little switch I'll show you. You push the button, and then by pressing down with your finger in a backspin motion, you'll send it flying. Now that's how you're going to launch the actual Monsuno cores when they come out. This one you don't actually have to do that, and again I'll show you in a second. It says impact. It tells you that the bottom of it, that's the part that's not the spinning wheel, is the trigger. When you hit that, it's going to pop open and stop. Then it says learn more about the Wild Core card and advanced game rules at www.monsuno.com. Again, that doesn't exist yet. Or it exists, there's no rules yet. And here's what you need to do to replace the batteries. Take 3 LR44 button batteries. Get them at any kind of drugstore, Walmart, Toys R Us, anywhere. And the back is a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo. So, let's get this crap out of the way. And let's look at the Wild Core itself. Like I said, this is the Lava Slash Wild Core. Now, this thing up here is the lock I was telling you about. This is the trigger. So when it's spinning, you'll have to hit this and depress it to make these pop out. So when you're not playing, you can keep that on there, and so it's not going to make it pop open. So this is how you would store it, essentially. So just for sake of me not popping this open by accident, I'm going to leave this on for now. And yeah, it has a sticker that says remove for play. So here it is. It's got a cool kind of a... It's more of like a stone than a metal look. It's got some green paint to, I guess, look like the energy's coming out of the middle. Translucent all the way inside. Here is your on and off switch. Slide it to the left for on, to the right for off. You can actually see there's a little line for on and a little oval for off. And then right across from that is the button that you need to do to activate the motor. And it's got some cool little spirals on the end here. And then this side is the wheel that's going to spin when you turn the motor on. Again, it has that same spiral. And on the ends, this is pretty cool. It's got a big heavy screw in the middle, but it's got this cool, like, lava fires bursting out from the middle effect. And the other side actually has that too. It's a little bit different, but the same thing. So I'm going to take the lock off. It's actually pretty snug on there. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's popped open. So like I said, this is your trigger. So when you hit this, pops open. It's got 6 pieces that pop open. Most of them are pretty much exactly the same, except for this one, in which the instructions called number 1. You can see it's got this tab that will lock it in like that. This is the only one that's holding them all down. So when you hit the trigger, it's going to just pop that one up, which in turn releases all the other ones. So you can see in the inside, the sculpting, it kind of looks like vines to me or something. Or maybe like muscle? I don't know. But if you can see inside, you can see all the electronics and wires too. So to close this back up, what the instructions say to do, this is number 1. Push that in, and then close all the other ones at the same time. So let's try it. Yeah, I don't really like doing it because it feels like I'm breaking it. It's like when you close a Bakugan the way you're not supposed to. That's what it feels like. But there you go. And it just pops open. This thing is very, 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 very sensitive. So let's try to do it one at a time, just going around. That seems to do it a little bit better. There we go, that's better. So now it's closed. So, the instructions tell you to set it down, put your finger on the button, and then launch it like you would one of the Monsuno cores. But you don't need to do that. So first we're going to turn this on. My camera doesn't pick it up, but it has a really quick flash on the inside. Set it down, put your finger on it, and launch it. And doesn't that look terrifying? If you couldn't tell, for some reason my camera will not pick this thing up spinning. It distorts it like crazy. And it does spin pretty fast, but I guess it's because of the shape. Like, if my camera were to record like a Beyblade spinning, it would be a blur, because that's what you'd be seeing. But for this, it's not going quite that fast. But for some reason, my camera will just not do it. The frame rate's all off. But if I turn the lights off, for some reason, you can pick it up a little bit better. And now you can see the light inside. So you saw me launch it very badly. But, like I said, all you do is push the button, and it'll turn this on. So when you let go, it's going to go. So, it actually looks like it's about to, take off. It's not going quite that fast. The camera is making it go the opposite direction that it's actually spinning. It's spinning counterclockwise. The camera's making it look like it's going clockwise. But you can see that the inside, it does glow like that, and it actually pulsates. It looks really cool. So as it's spinning, this is when you would launch your other Monsuno core into it, try and hit the end to open it up. So hopefully I can just whack it and do it. Nope. Try that again. There we go. You didn't see it. But all of these pop open, and when that first one pops out, it'll immediately turn off the motor. So when it pops open, it just kind of creates a little stand for it, essentially, and it will stop spinning immediately. And then the light will slowly dim out. So let's try that one more time. Let's close it all up. Just like that. There we go. You can kind of see it that time. And then the light dims out. So really, that's all the toy is designed to do. But I don't know if you can see or not, but there's already skid marks all over my brand new poster board. Because this thing is crazy. The way to get this going by itself, all you need to do is have that first clip in, the one with the clip, push the button, and it starts going on its own. So it's spinning really, really fast right now. You can actually probably hear it. And yeah, it spins pretty fast and pretty strong. But one of the cool things you can do with it is if you put it on the wheel, push the button, and hold it by the wheel, it'll do that. You really can really see the light now, and that really looks cool. That's how it pulsates while it's spinning. And if I let go of this, it's going to go crazy. Yeah, it's making it look like it's like belly dancing or something, but it's not doing that. It's actually spinning out of control. Yeah, you can have all sorts of fun with this. So yeah, so that's it for my first Monsuno review. Hopefully there'll be a lot more coming if my Toys R Us will ever actually get the actual Monsuno cores. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe, rate, and comment. And if you guys have any questions or anything, be sure to let me know or send me a message. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day.